What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to the Vitaly situation is finally over. The original video is from this channel, Jamari. Like always, I'm going to leave the original video link down in the description. If you guys want to go support the original channel, feel free to let them know that I sent you. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
So it has been over 9 months since OG YouTuber turned IRL streamer Vitaly was detained over in the Philippines, essentially for being a public nuisance over there and harassing multiple people, including several police officers.
I have a very important question for you. Can I shove this up your booty?
Yeah, bro, you this is like the most American thing you could do. Like you can't just go to another country and expect to get away with the same things we get away with here. Feel me? Here we have a certain type of here in the United States we have a certain type of freedom, certain type of amendment rights that are protected. Over there in different countries, like where he's at, is a whole different ball game. There are cases where people go to prison for like basic things. You feel me? It's crazy over there. And,
The shots are kicking
some of these other countries.
in.
Huliin mo yan. Huliin mo yan.
Like,
He's
bro,
not chasing me.
I know.
I thought that was a police motorcycle. I was about to say, bro, you cannot do that.
This was a situation they took very seriously, and this man John Vic Marula made it his personal mission to ensure that Vitaly would learn his lesson.
Oh no, mommy, I'm gonna get arrested.
And then, like, he also seemed like he was on drugs at the time, too.
Really trying to make an example out of the streamer.
It's clear he will not be deported just like that.
Oh no, hindi talagang we made a conscious decision not to have him deported.
And not only that, he may just move to another Asian country and do the same thing, right?
They fear Vitaly would continue his harassment elsewhere.
For his content.
And things would only get much worse for him after Vitaly showed zero remorse during the press conference regarding
Because, like, I don't know why he's doing this. Like, bro, you're one of the biggest streamers, or not biggest streamers, but like, you were at the time one of the biggest YouTubers in the world, brother. Like, I remember when he's known to be doing stupid stuff like this, but like, at what point did it stop? Like, when he streaked the FIFA World Cup final in Brazil, he got locked up for like a day or two, bro.
his
Like,
freedom, choosing multiple times to make a mockery of both Romula and their entire justice system.
Vitaly Sodorovetsky.
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening. Okay, this is your Miranda rights. Okay, sir. You have the right to remain silent.
Hindi po namin siya i-deport. Mananagot siya sa batas dito sa Pilipinas.
And even giving himself a round of applause when they presented
like, you see what I'm saying? Like, he got arrested for harassing people. And like, I forgot how much time they gave him. Like, gave him like a year or two or something.
some
like
of his
that.
nuisance clips in court.
Obviously, here in the United States, anywhere in the world, it's not okay to harass anybody, right? But like here in the United States, if you were doing that, he would have gotten away with it. To be honest. And that's not okay.
Now after this, we did not hear much besides the fact that Vitaly was moving around their jail system. There were images that alluded to the idea that he got baptized while in the pen, and we mainly knew that the living conditions in these types of facilities are historically unhygienic, overcrowded, and in general absolutely horrific. To make matters even worse for him, both the US and Russia made it very clear that they would not be accepting Vitaly as a deportee from the Philippines,
Right.
meaning he was like Tom Hanks in the movie Terminal, a man without a true place to go. And so for the greater part of the last 6 months, it has really been nothing but radio silence.
You can't expect like your country to bail you out of certain situations that you got yourself into, bro. That's not how life works.
On the Vitaly front. But now all this time later, we finally have an update, as recently around a week ago there were rumors that something horrible had happened to Vitaly. Some speculated that his hands was actually cut off while in the Filipino jail, but that turned out to be a total hoax, as we now have new images and video of this clown. So basically this is what
Honestly feel like he was the one doing all that BS in there, like causing havoc in there.
Vitaly is looking like now. As you guys can see, he is now sporting a pretty big beard as well as some really long hair.
Right.
Does anyone else feel like he kind of has some Liver King action going on? Here is an alternate angle.
Yep. Well, like, bro, the conditions in there are already bad as it is, right? What makes you think they're gonna give prisoners any sort of thing to shave or any sort of treatment like that? They're not, bro.
For you guys, as y'all can see, the hair is kind of twirling down the back of his neck. And to me, it's quite obvious that the last 9 months did some serious damage to this guy. And here is the footage from the press conference yesterday, where Romula would announce the deportation of Vitaly. And I'll tell you guys something, he is not coming back to America. And obviously, they're almost exclusively speaking Filipino here, but I did provide the English translation for you guys.
Una po ang pag-deport kay Vitaly Sobereski, yung Russian vlogger na nakulong for harassment dito sa BGC. He has served out his sentence. He is now
Seems like he's sad about it. Like, damn, I gotta let him go. Like, look at his face, bro. It's like he's sad.
on cue for deportation back to Russia.
So as you guys could see there, Romula basically announced that Vitaly would be getting deported back to his home country of Russia. Where as far as we know, Vitaly no longer has any real ties to that nation. I don't think he has any family there. His mother currently resides in the US.
Right.
Shut up, Chad. Stop scaring my mom. I'm not going to jail. I'm literally gonna have fun, talk to girls, eat some ice cream. I'm not doing anything fucking... Mom, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just hyping up with the child.
So yes, while it is a big win for him that he is finally free, I don't really know what type of life he plans to lead over there. Nor do I think he would be allowed to come back into America anytime soon, which is obviously going to affect his career online. I'll tell you guys about that in a second.
Salamat po, Secretary Remulla. Ang process po ng deportation sa Bureau of Immigration is nag-issue na po ng deportation order against Vitaly Zdorovetsky, ang Board of Commissioners. Ang pag-deport sa kanya ay subject to clearances ng NBI at saka yung courts kung saan siya nagkaroon ng kaso.
The $10 Gotta Have It meal deal. A fresh sandwich with fresh sourdough. And
so essentially,
well, one thing for sure is his attitude changed a lot. No longer playing, joking around. Probably just more like, all right, let's get this over with.
the guy is saying that his various cases in the Philippines are now closed, and so the deportation process should commence from here. Although he does claim that they're still trying to coordinate the exact place that Vitaly will go.
Co-coordinate na rin po kami sa pagde-deportan ng lugar niya, yung bansa niya, which is Russia.
Si Vitaly po ay US green card holder pero Russian citizen. So ang normal process niya na hindi yung country of residence kundi yung passport of origin.
Yeah. So he just has a green card here. He's not a US citizen.
Passport niya po ay galing sa Russia, kaya doon po ang processing ng deportation.
And he makes another really interesting point here is that Vitaly does have a green card here in America, but obviously his origins reside in Russia where he is still a citizen as well.
Let this be a reminder to all our visitors here in the Philippines that we always welcome tourists and visitors. We treat them with respect. We expect them, and we expect them to follow the same rules as we follow the same rules when we travel. We have no ill feelings against Vitaly. He has served this time and he has shown his remorse, and he is now a free man when he goes back to Russia.
And just look at the pure seriousness in Vitaly's face this time around. We don't know what types of things he's seen, if the guy has literally been pissed on, how many bugs he consumed,
Nah, bro. If you see the average, like, Philippine man, I don't even know how to say it, brother. Philippine? There you go. I don't know. The average man in Philippine is like what? Like 5'6" maybe? Let me look it up. Average height in Philippines for men. Let's see what it says. Yeah, like 5'4". So like I'm pretty sure he was in there like just chilling because Vitaly's a
Nights he cried on the
pretty
bare
tall
chest
dude.
of another foreign man, while they
Pretty
packed them in those
tall.
cells like some damn sardines.
So thank you very much.
Look how tall, like 5. This is probably like the tallest one in the room. Being 5, I would say 5'6". Would be like 5'5". You see what I'm saying? He has like, I don't know, I would say 4 inches. 4 inches from the average man there. And look, he's been working out too, so it's not like, and when he went into he was already fit. So I doubt like people were messing with him in there.
Um,
He's like, get the fuck out of my sight. And honestly, he did make a clear example out of Vitaly. I think he kind of got what he wanted in this situation, while also not allowing it to go on for years and years and years, because I do think that that would have been a little excessive at that point.
Right.
And I will say in the end, I do think that this was a pretty fair sentencing for Vitaly, as he
I mean, I don't know, almost a year for that still seems excessive to me as well. Maybe like 5 months, 6 months, the most. But to almost do a whole year in prison for harassment is pretty wild to me. Especially since like he didn't really like physically touch anybody. He was just like messing with them, making weird noises here and there, being just practically being annoying. Like I'm not saying it's right, but for to receive almost a whole year over something like that, it's kind of excessive to me.
essentially fucked around and found out. And here's where things could get really interesting for Vitaly, as we speculate what life could possibly look like for him back in Russia, and how living there would affect his career online.
Like, a year would be like for what? Misdemeanors? Right? Is 1 year in prison considered like a misdemeanor, like felony? Misdemeanor up to 1 year in jail. Okay, yeah. Petty theft, simple assault, still serious but not a felony. In county jail. First, like DUI, petty theft, right? And that's like what he was doing. So I guess, yeah, 9 months to a year is pretty decent then. I retract my statement.
Say that he's apparently going back to Moscow. Now, I wasn't aware of this, but in regards to streaming in Russia, and specifically IRL streaming, there is apparently all types of restrictions. Yes, you can IRL stream in Russia, but expect significant major restrictions, like no monetization on YouTube, which I was not aware of, potential blocks on major Western apps, and you also have to be mindful that some live content is restricted, including TikTok.
Yeah, man, like, for all those people are saying, yeah, go Russia, go China, that's what you guys are supporting, man. Communism. No, you guys got basic rights. Not even that of that. They're like, you guys think we're oppressed here in the United States? Wait till you go somewhere else, man.
Honestly, I didn't know any of this. The Instagram and Facebook are blocked. Like I said, no TikTok live streaming. And YouTube monetization has been blocked there since 2022. And also, it seems like if Vitaly tries to be up to his usual antics, you know, basically being a dipshit out in public, that over in Russia they restrict internet censorship and laws against disseminating hostile content, which was pretty much what Vitaly has made his entire career, whether it be the OG pranks, the spicy content, the predator catching that he was doing for around a year before he got into this trouble, and now obviously with the nuisance streams. But either way,
But at what age does it stop? You feel me? At what time of his life did he say, "Hey, I'm getting too old for this crap. maybe I should switch up the content. You feel me? Because he's pushing 40, I think.
Gonna have to see what happens to Vitaly from here. I mean, personally, I'm glad that the guy didn't, like, pass away or just disappear. And like I said, I do think that he spent, like, a pretty equitable amount of time in jail for the shit that he did. But y'all let me know what you guys think about this situation down below. As always, also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other live streaming idiots out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace!
Well, yeah. Pretty much, if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. He pretty much effed around and found out. He effed around too much. You feel me? He was provoking them. Even like the prosecutors, he was provoking them. So he was just asking for it. But like, you can't just go to another country and expect to get away with the certain stuff that we get away with here in the United States. That's like a huge. That's why the rest of the world calls us Americans arrogant, because we practically are. We practically do live in a bubble. But man, that's crazy. That'll be the video. If you guys did enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's 100% free, and it helps support the channel. And if you guys want to see the original one, like I said in the beginning of the video, I will link it in the description. And yeah, man, see you guys later in the next one. Peace.